ebook, hardcover, softcover, audiobooks. It's like lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! What is the right format for you when you're self-publishing a nonfiction book? If you're wondering that, stick around. This video is for you. Hey there, I'm Julie the Book Broad, author and founder of a fabulous self-publishing services company called PostLaunch, where we help you write, publish, and sell a business and brand-boosting nonfiction book. Today's video is in response to one of my fabulous YouTube besties questions. Latonia asked, what format is best for your book? Ebook, paperback, audio, or hardcover? And what should you start with? You're gonna love my answer. It depends. It depends on what is your budget, who is your audience, and what are your goals. Ideally, you're doing an ebook, a print, and an audiobook. As a nonfiction author, you're missing out on readers if you don't do all three. So if you have some money to budget to this and reaching the widest possible audience is important to you, then do all three. And if you want to do high-end consulting, high-ticket speaking engagements, or you expect to do a lot of media, you may also want to do a hardcover, so in that case, 4 formats. But to me, the absolute minimum is an ebook and a softcover book. Nonfiction still sells largely in print. Our clients will often see as much as 90% of their sales in print. A few times when we've checked post-launch stats, we'll see the split around 70% print and 30% e-version. But people want print books for nonfiction still. So if you're writing a nonfiction book, you must have a print book. There are other reasons too, and I talked about many of them in this video right here. Are print books dead? You should watch this one. We did some funny stuff. I tried reviving a book. I mean, try signing an ebook. It's lame. And there's value in that printed book that's never matched by the e-version. Print books make you feel like a real author. There's a lot of reasons to do print books. Audio is a bigger question, and it's really hard to answer for everyone generally. The truth is, audiobooks are expensive to produce. And you can do audiobooks on a budget, but Audible may reject your book and listeners could give you bad reviews because the quality expectations are high. So if you do an audiobook, it has to be part of a bigger plan. If you're a podcaster or a speaker, do an audiobook. If your market is under 40 or people who have long commutes, I highly recommend you do an audiobook. And frankly, it's a good way to stand out in a less competitive book market. But if you're on a budget, an ebook and a softcover book will do to begin with. And adding hardcover isn't that expensive because really the big difference is now you just need to do another cover design and a little bit different interior. So maybe another $500 will get you there, but it's totally up to you. There are other strategies you might consider when making this decision, like if you want to make the hardcover bestseller list versus the paperback. So then you might only release the hardcover at first to drive all sales there. Or if your dollar per book sold is most important to you, the money you're making, you might focus on ebook sales. But really, most nonfiction authors want exposure, credibility, leads, and business growth. And that happens when the most possible people read your book or at least see it, trust it, and know about it. And that's going to happen when it's available in the most formats possible and the format your reader expects to get from you. One thing I will mention is that you can add formats post-launch. All formats don't have to be available when you launch. And there are merits to that from an Amazon bestseller flagging perspective because each format has its own ISBN. And if you want to hit bestseller lists, it's based on ISBN, not the title. But know that your marketing efforts are the strongest around your launch. And if someone finds out about your book, goes to buy it in their desired format or from their desired platform and it's not there when they go, you may lose that sale forever. So it's a risk you have to decide what's most important because a lot of times they won't check back later and they'll forget. So there's a lot to consider. What is going to be your approach? Share it in the comments below. And when you comment the day a video is released, you'll be entered to win some sweet Book Launcher swag. Like every once in a while, this hashtag no boring books mug, no, shirt and mug like this. And of course, to make sure you know when a video is released, you should subscribe to the channel. I think it's down here. And turn those notifications on. I almost always respond to every comment on YouTube, but I respond the fastest and with the most enthusiasm on the day a video is released. Now, have you seen this really incredible video? It'll make you laugh and you'll learn. But if it's not your jam, then this new one has some great content to help you out. Go ahead, click on the one that you want to watch next. I'm waiting for you.